Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is a Rabbiah coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, A People Full of Hate. I got this because I was watching this quick video that this young lady put out, and she went to the doctor, and on her, she took tests at the doctor's office. Well, on the test, on her vial that they had, where they took samples from her, they put King Kong on it, so she was upset about that, and she was wondering why they would do something like that to her, why they would, have that on, have that on a vial and it represent her. And she said she has done nothing to him, so why would they do that? Well, I know why, because the Lord has his favorite people, and she's part of the chosen people, and she's hated for it, It's just that simple. Before I play the video, I want to go to this quick scripture. I want to go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. It says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." Now, stop right there. That's letting you know that there's a chosen people. And everybody, God doesn't love everybody, And these people know it. When I say these people, I'm talking about the people of the society, the government, the people that's in power. Esau, he knows who the chosen people are. So that's why you get stuff like this. And it only makes sense. He knows who Jacob is, and he knows who the original people of this earth, who are the original people of this earth, I want to read another quick scripture, then I'll go to the video. I want to read Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 16. It says, "The portion of Jacob is not like them. He is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. And Yahweh of hosts is his name." So Jacob is the former of all things. And these people know it. This is why they do things like this, because they know who the people of this earth are, and they know that there's some people that are lying, they're imposters. They're fake, So anyway, let me play this video. Check this out.
Can you tell me what's wrong with this sample?
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Can you understand as a black woman why I would have a problem with that?
Yeah, I can double check who.
How could that be a mistake?
I want to say something right quick. First of all, she's not black. The tires on her car is black. She's not a black person. Her skin is brown. So I just want to make a correction. And, I understand we've been taught wrong, and the elders and apostles of GMS taught us the right way, is that we're not black. Our skin is not black. We're brown people. We're Israelites. So I just want to correct her on that. Let this play.
Because this King, that's my last name, right? Karma would be my first name, correct?
Yeah.
How do you misspell Kiera as Kong? That's insane.
Yeah, I can double check who did that. I'm honestly not sure who printed that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Previously, we've never had any sort of issue like that. I understand where you're coming from.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. That's unacceptable. And even if it is a typo, which if they want to pull that and say that that's what it was, how? Seriously?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure how that happened.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So are you able to go in and see who did it, what? Because was that in my chart? How does that happen?
Let me double check. No, that's not anywhere in the chart. I do see your name is listed here as soon, which, let me see.
Wow.
Right. That's reportable. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Let me just try to.
I want to say something right quick, is that this is because the the Lord put Israel as the apple of his eye. So let's get that. Let's get Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. It says, for thus saith Yahweh of hosts, after the glory has sent after Salaki, after the glory had he sent me unto the nations that spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. So these people, they know in their spirit who the people of the Lord are. And this is why you get stuff like this. You know, this is why. You know, go ahead and play this.
Get more information. I do apologize. Again, it wasn't me who printed that label.
I understand.
I'm not sure how it happened.
I understand. I cannot walk out of this office without raising that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Up as a concern, because what do you mean? That's a black woman comes into, right, doctor's office seeking care to be taken care of, and they receive.
Yeah. Okay, let me just try to get a little bit more info, okay?
Thank you.
I'll be right back. Medical assistant helping you today? So she's just...
Wow. You know, I want to go 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 23. The Lord has favorites. It says, and said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth and of all the trees thereof, that hast chosen thee one vine. And out of all the land and the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit. And out of all the flowers thereof, one lily. And out of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river. And says, and of all the builded cities, thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself. And out of all the fowls of the air, God has created, thou hast named thee one dove. And out of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep. Listen to this. Out of it says, among all the multitude of people, thou hast chosen thee one people. And unto this people, whom the Lord loveth, thou hast gavest the law, and is approved of all. So the Lord, this is showing you that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua has favorites. And these people know it. And this is why you get this type of stuff. You know, there is a prophecy, you know, in prophecy, this is the end of the wicked, you know, because of what they're doing. Listen to this. Ezekiel 35, I'm starting at verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Mount Seir is where Esau's from, you know, in the book of Genesis. It says, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus said Yahweh power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay the cities to rest, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. Now listen to this, verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and thou hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity was at hand. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Seeing that thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So this is the end of what's going on. And this is why you get the hatred that they have, because they know that the Lord has a chosen people and they're not it, you know. I'm going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time, Lord willing. Shalom.